Hey guys, Nintendo Fanboy for the win here. And today I wanted to do another part of my little giveaway that I'm doing for you guys, which is I'm going to be giving away all of my Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokemon files for Pokégen and other stuff like that. Now, last time I gave away Gen 1 and 2, and those aren't as, they're definitely more rare to get. Simply because it's not as easy to get complete Gen 1 and 2 files and stuff like that. But usability wise, you're not really going to be using Gen 1 or 2 Pokemon as much. Maybe the Gen 1 nowadays because you can actually, import them into Gen 7. But I think we can all agree Gen 3 and 4 are definitely the way to go. These are obviously my, personally, they're my favorite Gens 3 and 4 anyway. But these are going to be very useful, especially for importing and whatever else. And if you use this with in combination with one of my other videos, which was how to actually get your cartridge save file onto the computer for emulator, for genning, whatever else, you can pretty much import all of these or some of these into there, and then you can do whatever you want with that afterwards, but it'll be on the cartridge. So I guess check out my channel if you want to see that, how you can actually get your cartridge save file off your Game Boy cart and put these on. And yeah, it should be cool. But just to show you, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite gens, so it was really awesome for me to finally get this. Like always, you can see all the unknowns are here, and everything is here. Shiny is also here. So that's cool. And the special Pokemon, this is where things were kind of getting interesting. So the events are actually pretty cool. Gen 3 PK events. So these are going to be, your Deoxys, Jirachi, Wishmaker, Latios. These are all like the Japanese ones. Celebi. Ho-Oh is probably going to be like your Mount Battle one, that kind of thing. So pretty cool stuff like that. And then the Wonder Cards, this is what's pretty cool. Now, this is actually something that you might actually really want to get your save file off of your cartridge from. The reason for this is you can actually get your cartridge onto the computer and put the official events and the event tickets, on your actual game. So this is as if you were putting the, you were going to one of those events back in, let's say, 2004 and getting the Aurora ticket for Emerald or something like that. So I think it's really awesome. Now, the way you're gonna have to use these though, and just to show you, they also have some some custom events like the old C map, which never released. Don't know if it never released in. I believe it didn't even release anywhere. I'm not sure, but they have the old C map and all this kind of stuff, which is awesome because it triggers the events and you don't have to go through weird action replay codes that can actually kind of screw up your game. This is probably the main reason why I like that is you can literally get, everything is looking legit. You can feel like you got the actual event. And I've had so many experiences with these action replay codes where it doesn't mess up your game, but it will mess up like your PC, your item PC. It get all the weird numbers and whatever else. It's all weird stuff. You can literally just click this, put it in the game, and you're done. Now, the way you're going to have to use this is by going to, I'll probably leave this in the description with it. Probably put it in the 3rd gen folder for you guys. But let me just see here. I haven't used this in a while. So Gen 3 event tool. Then you're going to have to load your save file. And then, let's see. Let me I'll do it right here just to show you. So we'll say Emerald. And let's see. Well, okay, so this program kind of does everything for you, but the other one does include other ones. Let me see. This one. Yep, here you go. So this one you can actually bring in. You can inject your WC3, which is the Wonder Card 3rd gen tool. So I'll include this in the thing so you guys can play around with it. I'd make a copy before you do anything though, just in case. But yeah, so that's pretty much 3rd gen. I hope you guys enjoy that one. It's probably my favorite generation, so you guys can go do that. Moving on to Gen 4, you're going to get, obviously, Gen 4, every single Pokemon. Pretty standard, but pretty cool. So you got all those. Not including my saves just because it's not worth it anyway. You can use your own save. Shiny, obviously, all shiny. That's good. And then special Pokemon, again, this is a pretty cool thing too. The events. So here's the PK events. Not much. I just found some of my old events that I had that weren't transferred through and whatever else. So I believe this is like the Manaphy egg. That's that Manaphy, and then Celebi and the weird Pichu and stuff like that. So you know, like I said, pretty standard stuff, but it is the events. And then the Wonder Cards. This is what, you know, pretty interesting. So this is pretty much all of the, you know, wait a minute. Yeah, so this is pretty much all the interesting Wonder Cards I found. I think there's some more, but obviously you can see most of the stuff is in here, so you should be able to play around with that too, like GameStop Deoxys, Jirachi, stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys can play around with that, see how you like that. And then other Pokemon, nah, you don't need that. It's just my air quotes here, battle ready pokes from Gen 4 when I was like 9, didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then yes, that's pretty much it. I think you know, I'll release this to you guys too. You're probably gonna like this. Where is it? Well, I don't know where it is. I'll put this in the folder as well. Pretty cool actually. If you guys have an R4 or a DS2 Plus or any of those, you know, devices, to get DS play DS games off of like ROMs and whatever else, you can actually take these files that I'm going to include, and essentially you're going to be able to distribute your own Pokemon events as if you were like GameStop back in like 2008. So pretty cool. I found this back a while ago, and I just thought it was the coolest thing because obviously you can't get those events anymore in this type of fashion. So I thought it was pretty cool to be able to actually do that. So I'll include it's I believe it is a bunch of them, and I'll just include that. And yeah, I guess you guys can just play around with that, see how you like it. And yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video if you did. Next time, I'm going to be releasing Gen 5 and 6, so stay tuned for that. That's probably going to be more worthwhile for some of you really new players, just because obviously Gen 6 is much more relevant, and then after that, I'll release Gen 7, and yeah. Anyway, guys, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.